So item number one, it's already being recorded. Call to order, established quorum. We have 4 board members at 1:10.
Okay.
And then action item number 1.
So everyone, after guys, so with all the months of waiting, right, figuring out where we're heading, where we're going to go, that the board was able to have a discussion with our lawyer present this week to understand how we're going to go about selecting our contractor. We met with Sam Dean, who's the vice president of Belt, along with Ivan, who is also involved with Belt, kind of like replacing Rob. So we had a hour-long meeting discussing all 5 contractors. The information has been distributed to everyone, so everybody, yourself probably should have had some time to look through things. With that being said, and with the recommendation of Belt based on each item that we go forth with. What's going on, Mark? Is this something? Kevin, what's the issue?
No, you're totally.
Okay. So, walking through each contractor's bids and looking at the cost, right? Valcourt has come in with such a solid proposal that it's just too hard to refuse. And with basically, if you looked at it, it's a $7 million project with a contingency of 1.7. Of course, the goal is always to stay at the $7 million range, but there will always going to be, based on the older of our building, there may be some unknowns, and that's how it's built in to cover our issues and protect us at the same time. So the board, along with the construction team that we kind of put in place with Alan and Kevin, who are, residents there, we've all collectively shared our opinions, and we down selected Valcourt going forward, and I think it's a win. Now, there's a lot of work to be done from there, but those are the next steps that we're moving forward on, and we'll go from there. Does anybody else on the board would like to add any specifics to that? Because, it's all laid out in front of everybody, what's going to happen. We've talked a lot about different items before. If there's other items that need to be discussed, I would definitely submit them by email so we can review them and answer them. But I'll let the other board members, if anybody else like to speak up, and we'll go from there.
This is Mark. I like the recommendation from the guys at the other units down Seascape. And I think that recommendation, not only from the company that did it, but getting that recommendation from them, how clean they were, I think is a positive and a plus.
And to add on that, Mark, thank you, is the individual that ran that whole project form will be the same individual that will be running it for us from Valcourt, and that his gentleman's name is Jeremy Cheatham. So with that being said, there will be a bunch of pre-construction meetings for everybody to attend. So there is going to be nothing left unknown. And then there will be like weekly meetings that are going to happen for everybody. So you will be overwhelmed in communication. I can promise you in the coming weeks, when we start getting, we have to have our legal team finish reviewing the contract to make sure it's to par. There's a few things we have to do from a construction insurance standpoint. And of course, we have to work with everybody about the assessment that's coming forward too. And of course, the proxy vote that got delayed. So there's a lot going to be happening over the next couple months. We feel like we have a good timeline to accomplish that, and we'll go from there. Kevin, anything else?
I just want to thank everybody who has put their time and efforts into this. This has been a lot of time and a lot of efforts. Again, Mark Rayburn, I can't thank you enough. I'm pretty sure we all can't thank you enough for what you have done getting us to this point. So thank you to everyone that's helped.
Yeah, thanks,
Thank you.
Mark. Both Marks
Hey.
and Greg. I appreciate Greg. He's always helping me in the background. So thank you all. And like Mark said, Belt explained it as a slam dunk. So that was really exciting to hear them break down the proposal and that summary I sent out of why. So it was really good to hear.
Yes. And trust me, Belcourt wanted this job, and they wanted to do it because they think they can do it through the 5 contractors. They have people in place. They're eager to get started. So I just think it's a win-win for both companies, for us at C-Place as well as them, and we'll go forward. Okay. Now, like I said, there's a lot of logistics got to be ironed out, and we will iron it out and communicate it in a timely manner so nobody's caught with any surprises. We can promise you that.
Yeah, this is just the first step in many, and it starts the process. So it's exciting. Mark, you want to make a motion?
I do. Like the motion. I just want to make sure if Steve or Greg want to speak up, or even Kevin or Alan would like to add anything, just because they were part of that conversation we had with Bell the other day. If not, we will motion.
I'm ready for the motion. This is Greg Rossitelli.
Thank you, Greg. Hey, I second it.
All right, motion to approve the Valcourt proposal for Milestone Repairs.
Yes, sir.
I agree.
Second the motion.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
All right, I'll make next steps, coordinating with the association attorney to finalize reviewing the contract, because at the moment they've only reviewed the proposal. And so we'll receive the contract, review the contract, make sure it's in favor of C-Place, and then we're going to start coordinating.
Awesome.
All right, thank you everyone who showed up. And like Mark Rayburn said, this is the beginning, and there's going to be a ton of information coming out from this point on. This is the moment we've all been waiting for. So now starts just lots and lots of information on how we're moving forward.
You got it. Awesome. Again, thank you, Kevin.
Yeah, thank you guys.
Thanks, everyone.
Take care. Have a great day, everyone.
All right, we'll see everybody out there soon.
Right. Bye.
Bye.